Hey everybody, Febrianne here, and with Thanksgiving a week away and the update 17 days away as of recording this video, I'm so excited to see what the update's gonna come with. I just wanted to make a little video here today about going over some checklist items and some things to prepare yourselves for in terms of the new update. While I know some other people are definitely going and making videos about the same topic, I kind of wanted to add in a few interesting things that I think people should keep in mind as we move into this update, as to not worry yourselves over. For my first point, Dreamlight. I do see a lot of people saying, hey, make sure you get your Dreamlight, make sure you're all stocked up on your Dreamlight, you can never have enough Dreamlight. I want you to keep in mind that while that is true, and I do think you should have a good starting base of Dreamlight of, in my opinion, at least 20,000, we are going to be getting 4 new characters to give us said Dreamlight. With every friendship reward, you get Dreamlight. And every time you do a quest, the reward, you're going to get more Dreamlight. You're going to get a lot more Dreamlight than you would just doing your daily duties. And while I do think you should be doing some daily duties to get a fair stock, I think you should keep in mind, like I said, 4 new characters. We're going to be getting a lot more Dreamlight from those than we would just doing all of those. And I don't want you to stress yourselves out over it. Even if you aren't able to buy the DLC, there are a lot of future characters that are going to be coming for free. And we are also going to be getting new Star Paths, which means new items in that aspect as well. Now, the next thing I want to go over is materials. While the main materials that everyone talks about is of course pumpkins and iron, I want to keep in mind maybe some odd end ones that you might not think about, like maybe some vegetables that are harder to come by, or resources that are harder to come by, like your wood or your flowers that maybe you collected a bunch of one kind of flower that you know people have a hard time collecting or just don't like collecting. For example, I am actually fairly low on a lot of these flowers, but I do have a separate flower chest in front of Beast Stall. Don't mind my paths over there. I keep a lot of my flowers here, but I do think I need more, and I am running low on a lot of these. And I know that this is not going to be enough flowers for almost anything. For example, I can't even make a certain balloon arch that I wanted to make for an effect I wanted because I'm out of a yellow flower from the Sunlit Plateau. It's such a pain, but just keep in mind that maybe you can see with your friends what materials they might be needing ahead of time. Maybe make a little wish list of items that you want, maybe some furniture items. Maybe we should start making a little wish list of Scrooge items that we would like to get from each other, that I think be like, hey, this is my wish list, and if somebody has it, they can point it out. Now, if you don't have any friends that you can immediately think of that play this game or want to or are able to get online and trade, there are some amazing Discord communities out there that I definitely recommend that you guys join. I'm going to put them in the description of Mr. Star and Sky and Let's Play K. I know that there are some bigger Disney Dreamlight Valley streamers out there, and I know that they have a big community, but I do think that their Discords are going to be some of the places to keep in mind while we are doing and looking for people to trade with. I think they are going to have they have an amazing community, and they're going to be able to have people help you and communicate what items they have and have everybody go over to each other's valleys. And something I think that you should also keep in mind, I see a lot of streamers right now decorating their valley tip to toe, like every single spot, but I'm gonna show you this here. I have this big blank spot. I know that I have at least 4 new villager houses that I am possibly going to put here in my main valley, and that means that I need room for them. While I do know that we are going to probably be able to take people over to the new Eternal Isles, another thing to also keep in mind is I see people being like, oh, I can't wait to banish such and such to the Eternal Isles. We're going to be visiting the Eternal Isles a lot. We are going to want to be there. That is the hot spot. It's the new update. We're going to be getting all the new materials. Maybe you don't want them there. Maybe you want to keep them here in the valley while you're doing all your Eternal Isle quests and collecting all the materials over there. I'm planning on keeping all the characters I like here in the valley that I don't like here in the valley and taking all the new ones that I do like over to the new area. If I'm able to, I'm taking Ariel with me over to Eternal Isles. I want her to be able to see the new area. I think her house would look really good in the water over by the main island on Eternal Isle. I don't want maybe Belle because I like her. I just don't know about Beast, but some people that I might want to bring over. I'm definitely gonna have to bring Wally so he can talk to Eve. You know, just things to keep in mind. While apologies. I think that with this new update, we are definitely going to be getting a lot of things to do. I think you should keep in mind that if you are going to decorate anything, maybe you should have a small seating area for your friends that you're going to be inviting over to your valley. I'm just going to make a small little one here because thinking about it, I don't really have a good spot for people to just sit. I got these new chairs here. I really like these actually, and I think I want to make a little seating area for them. Let's see here. Yeah, like just a little seating area so we can both sit down like here and not bug each other and be able to sit next to each other. While I know everyone's really excited to be able to take pictures together like so, I actually don't think this is going to be possible in this first iteration of the Valleyverse. And what I mean by that is they have revealed a lot of stuff about the Valleyverse, and I feel if this was an option to be able to take pictures with each other, they would let us see that. They would show us it as a feature in the update trailer. They would show people fishing together. They would show people mining. And something you have to keep in mind is the camera is considered a tool just like anything else. And that means, in my opinion, that we are not going to be able to take pictures together, however unfortunate as it is. I'm almost kind of nervous that they might not allow us to wear Touch of Magic in front of each other, at least in this first iteration, but then I feel like that would be a little silly, especially if we have mannequins with Touch of Magic on it, then we would have to get rid of them before inviting people over. I hope not on that. I want to be optimistic, and I love this game, and I'm so excited. But at the same time, I know this game has a tendency to kind of take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back with every update. There's some things that people love and rave about, and then suddenly they'll make one decision that makes everybody raise an eyebrow. And I think this update is definitely, so far we've seen all the good, all the things that people are excited for, but as you know, this game is notorious for adding things that are not shown, not talked about in any of the updates, which is amazing because then we have more to look forward to. But I'm curious what they are holding back from us, what they aren't showing us. Are we gonna be having something that we wish was revealed? And I'm also excited to see, are we going to be getting the patch notes soon? Every time that the patch notes have been released in the past, they reveal one piece of information that we didn't know about before. And I think this is definitely something to keep in mind that I think is going to be a big play factor in the future. I'm sorry. Uh, Basically, I think with this new update, we are going to want to save up on materials such as pumpkins and iron, which I don't have that many pumpkins, but I'm saving up my iron slowly but surely. And I'm going to get more for myself. And I'm also getting the here and there fish, which, if you're trying to make gold and you don't want to have to pumpkin farm, here's another tip for you. If you fish between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m., you can get the here and there fish if you have completed the Nala quest. And he sells for 2,000 gold by himself. But if I go over here and I cook and make a ghost fish steak, which I will show you here, a ghostly fish steak, which requires the here and there fish, a lemon, asparagus, a bell pepper, and cilantro. Or is that cilantro? Which one is it? So many. Or oregano. I'm sorry, oregano. And then you put it all together in a pot. The ghostly fish steak sells for 3,500 gold, as compared to just the 2,000 for just the here and there fish. So what I usually do is I go fishing between the 6 and 10 p.m. and then I sell up about maybe 10 or so ghostly fish steaks, and I make almost $70,000 just from that alone. And I think that's definitely something that is a good money maker, besides just selling all the fish that you get from Moana's boat, which I have seen other people discuss in other videos of theirs. And like I said, I want you to keep in mind that this game's supposed to be fun, so don't stress yourself out over item management and everything if you don't feel like it's something you're able to do. Take your time. Keep in mind that, like I said, with Dreamlight especially, we are going to be having a lot of opportunities to get more Dreamlight, and I want you to make sure you're having fun with this game and you don't burn yourself out by the time the update comes by preparing yourself. Well, this is all I wanted to say, and of course it's raining in my valley again, and I wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great time preparing yourselves for the update, and thank you and have a great night.